Hello, everyone. Welcome to Streaming Superstars. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the best live video conference of 2022. Yes, 2022. It's only in a couple months, and we're going to be interviewing the person that is hosting this. This is going to be one of the best, and I will tell you why in just a little bit. But we have the wonderful Loria from Live Streaming Pros here with us tonight.
Woohoo! Yes, you got 2022 right. It's hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only in like a couple days.
I know, it's so close. Can't believe it.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that is watching right
Yes,
now.
hi everyone.
And my first question is, why are you doing this conference?
Because people asked us to, first and foremost. Um, but I think I put on courses and trainings, and I have a membership. But there's nothing like a live event, right? There's nothing like this energy that comes into a live event where you can gather a whole lot of different point of views, different angles, different strategies. For example, Amy Porterfield is one of the speakers that is coming to this event, and she doesn't do live like I teach live, right? Like, she does it her own version. Like, she has taken certain things that I've encouraged her to do over the years, but like she also has her own little way of doing things. And I think when you gather a whole bunch of people and you open your mind to the possibilities of what options are out there, that's a really powerful thing. And then, of course, you need to make decisions about what things you're going to actually implement and do. But I think that that's a really cool thing to get the mind share going and just learn from a bunch of different people doing a bunch of different amazing things.
Yeah, that is so amazing. I can't wait for this because I'm going to learn even more.
Yes. I mean, I
Because
can't
I,
wait because it's like going to
yeah,
be
the
super cool
best.
to see everybody like in the conference, even though it's virtual,
Yes.
and get to hang out, really.
It's going to be so much fun because you said that there's going to be like virtual parties and all that fun things.
Yes. Parties for the all access ticket and networking sessions, action oriented sessions where you're brainstorming and sharing ideas, things like that. So lots of different things that are going on throughout the event for sure.
So I'm I'm really curious about this one. Why didn't you do this conference earlier? Why didn't you do this in like 2020 or like
When we, right.
2019, like before? Because live video might be still big, but you never know. Like it could
Yeah.
die.
Oh, what? Oh, no, come
No,
on,
no, no,
Sammy.
no. I mean, like it exploded, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it could die down like before.
Yeah, the momentum. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think that definitely I feel a little late to the game, to be honest, because I feel like everybody's doing a virtual summit or a virtual event. And definitely it should have been done in 2020, but capacity. And then also I wanted to do it when I could feel like I could put my entire support behind it in terms of talking about it. And one of the things that I've been going to virtual events throughout 2019, 2020, 2021. And the common theme that I see that I struggle with has been um, just a whole bunch of information with no guide at the end of the day. And so it was really, really important to me that we do this right. And by right, I mean that it's fun, that it's exciting, that it's mic drop moments galore, but also that you actually were able to take action at the end of the day and know what to do with the information that you're getting at the event. And I know that when I go to physical events, I go through a process, and this is where this comes from, is when I'm going through an event and I'm consuming a lot of information, I have a process that I walk myself through, and so we're adapting that process and turning it into a bit of a bigger process for people to be able to sort through the information instead of just
Mhm.
consume.
So, what is this conference different than other ones? Because maybe some people hear about, oh, it's a conference. Is this like Vid Summit or
Yeah.
like different other big ones or like VidCon?
Yeah, I think there are two things that make it different, and one is that process-oriented conversation, right? And so, like, by the end of it, you will have an action plan for 2022 that's personalized to you, not something I'm telling you, you need to do this, this, and this, but I'm going to guide you through those things and those decisions so that you know what things you need to actually concentrate on in 2022. And then two, the second thing that I think makes it very different is I think there's a wide variety of um, speakers from an experience point of view. So, for example, we have top entrepreneurs, right? Top people who are building multi-million-dollar businesses. We have top YouTubers who kind of come at all of this from a bit of a different perspective in a lot of ways. And I think the merging of those two thought processes are is going to be really beneficial to the attendees because um, everybody needs to understand both sides, and I think that that's where it's very different than a lot of places because typically you'll see like all the speakers in like one genre. I've worked really hard to make sure that there's a mix of people you know and you don't know, because but who are going to be like really influential in your decision making. So I think those are the two things that make it different.
That is amazing because there's big people that I know, and there's some people that don't. And you got
Yeah.
Epos Vox, you got Renee
Yeah.
Ritchie, and you got all of these like D Nimmin. So why did you get some other people that weren't in the live streaming niche? Because some people think, oh, you're live streaming, why didn't you do like a live streaming? And you said this is all for like all like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Why did you do that and not just straight live streaming?
It's a great question, and I think it's an important part of this conversation, right? And it's because live isn't your only like if you're doing live streaming, you should be doing other forms of video content as you're able to work that into your schedule, right? But you can benefit from short form content, you can benefit from recorded video on these different platforms, and you can benefit from live streaming. But the main thing that you have to pay attention to is they don't operate parallel to each other. They all should be supporting each other to help you grow overall. And so I think that when people get too hung up on live streaming, they miss some important strategy conversation. And so really wanted to make sure that that we're covering the bases. And you mentioned Renee, who's in the chat room right now, and I think that that's one of the most exciting sessions I'm looking forward to is Renee's because he's going to be talking about the testing process of like how you optimize your channel and how you optimize the content that you're putting out. What data are you looking at? How does he go through his process of testing new ideas? Because he's very methodical about it and very strategic about it. And that produces bigger and better results, knowing what works and what doesn't. And so it's not just about being live. It's not just about putting yourself out there in a live stream environment or connecting with the community. It's about all of that, yes, but it's also about the optimization process. It's about the recorded video, how shorts can actually produce better results for your live streams and for your videos, right? So it's mingling all of those things together so you have a stronger strategy.